Hello everybody and welcome back to Elm Creek. I'm Craig. I hope you're doing well today. So I've just gone around and done a few little bits then. Gone around and checked all the productions, got all the pallets like the bread, the cakes, everything that was kind of hitting their maximum kind of limits. I've got it all, put it all back into the warehouse. And then also I need to keep checking as well because I keep forgetting. As we keep going through the months, some of the productions are going to be at the best sort of sell price. So I checked on this month and the only thing that was good to sell was cheese and cakes. So I decided to just get all the cheese and cakes out of the factory and I took it over to the red marble bowling alley. Right at the top of the map, past the well, if we're going to have a look on here, it's right up here. That's the one there. Yep, the red marble bowling restaurant. So that's where I decided to go and take them. It was the best price we got for that. And then everything else I just stored into the factory. There's a few things I can't store into the factory. Obviously, the maple. Maple won't go anywhere. That's why it's got a big capacity. And also the greenhouse. I thought, you know what? It's sitting here. I was waiting to use it to basically top up the olives into the oil mill or the grapes into the processing unit. And I thought, well, that's just silly having it sitting here doing nothing. Because the pallets of grapes and olives can make us just as much money, if not more. Again, it depends on the price if you hit at the right time. So this is what I've been doing then. I've been having a quick sort of check around to make sure everything's okay and it's all looking pretty good. And everything here is all the stuff which is like the outputs of all these things. Obviously apart from the donuts because we've got nowhere to put the donuts. But the grapes and olives, I started this in the last month and then I sort of slept before starting this episode. And the grapes and olives already in 1 month are at 91,000 litres. It's mental. So yeah, we'll be able to get them. I think that each, they're around about it's about 50 palleter. So a full wagon load out of grapes and a full wagon load of olives. But if we're going to have a quick look on here, you'll see that the best time for grapes and olives is May for grapes and June for olives. So yeah, we can't really do anything with them at the minute. We just need to leave them, let it carry on running. I think it's 150,000. Yeah, 150,000 storage, which it seems a big number. And you think, we're not going to hit that, are we? We're going to be nowhere near that. But it's actually getting scarily close, actually, now. So today, we are in October. It's 15 minutes past 8. What are we doing then? Well, I'm set up with the field across the road there. Because if we go and have a quick look on here, you will see the corn is ready to go. The sunflowers in this new little field that we had, that's ready to go. And obviously these two. The sugar beet is also ready to go. We've been waiting for the sugar beet so I can finally get the factory started. Now, strangely, the corn that I planted in my field, because that was the one, remember, we bought that one with the corn already in, but this one, it's not ready to go yet. You can see it's dark green. It's just not quite ready to go. So we're going to have to maybe fast forward a bit of time for that, maybe go into the next month. Yeah, also, I might have bought another brand new Fendt 1050. Or a little like 32,000 litre yard trailer. Still got the green one. Still got the green Fendt as well. This might have been yeah, a drunken purchase maybe. You know, one of them. I don't remember it being here. I don't remember getting it, but it's here. And we're going to keep it because I do like the Fendt tractors. So what we're going to do then, we need to go straight over to here then. We'll go straight through, cut through the garage, over here. And this is our cornfield that's ready to go. Harvest is all set up. We're going to get straight into this. Tractor's ready. Let's turn the speed down. Let's jump into the old girl. You see, the one in the yard is only a twin axle. This holds 50,000 litres, 3 axles. So we don't really need to, the tri-axle, the twin axle, were all good. Color coding, I was just it just happened. It's one of them things, just kind of happened to match. Also, the game has had a patch update. If you play this game yourself, you will understand. It might be a bit glitchy in certain places. I have gone around the map a few times and done a few bits to try and cover areas. It seems to have to load in after it's done a patch. The map takes a bit of time to load in. I have been on here for a good hour before starting the recording. And try and settle it down as much as I can. But as you can imagine, it's still going to cause it in a few places. It still might glitch. So if you do see it a bit stuttery, I do apologize. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about that, really. It's, yeah, it always seems to be when the new patches come out. Always seem to have an effect on this. I don't know why. So, corn. This is going to go straight in. This means then, when we've done this, we can finally kickstart the cereal production because the honey is maxed out. The bees have been busy. I think I've had to store another, like, 10,000 litres of honey actually in the factory. And they're still producing now. They're still going. There's just so much. Definitely a lot better, this modded kind of like factory beehives where you actually buy the bees over the original ones, which are just the normal like in-game ones. They just seem to be pumping out so much more honey. That's kind of what we want, isn't it, really? Let's just go and do a little bit of fast farming while I'm chatting. We'll see if we can try and whiz through this. We've got a lot of stuff to do today. This doesn't look too bad on the yield at the minute. We're at 50% already. Let's just scoot around and get these little bits then, because it drives me mad, and I'm sure it's going to drive everybody else mad as well. So I can't wait to also do the sugar beet. Once we've done this field and we've done the sugar beet, we might need to sort of fast forward some time, maybe go into the next month to get the other field. So we've got this to do, we've got the sunflowers to do and the sugar beet. Then we can go into the next month to see. Basically, I'm hoping the next month that other cornfield should be ready. You never know, it might appear ready later. The time is going. I haven't forgot this time to actually start the time going. We might be okay a little bit later. Once all these fields are done, then we've established, well, I established by checking the help guide, that we don't want to cultivate or plow any of the fields if we can help it. Direct drilling is the way to go for the precision farming. It's all towards the environmental score. So that's what we're going to do. But I think corn and sugar beet, if I'm right, I think you have to plow. And we're getting nearly full here now. We've got nearly a full, what, 14,500? Yep. 14,500 litres. That's not bad going. I'm not sure what the cereal production holds. Let's just go and have a quick look up here then. So if we go across, yeah, you can see it needs ploughing. So it's corn. I think corn, sugar beet and potatoes are the ones that stick in my mind that we need to plough on. So we will have to plough for that one. There's nothing we can do about that. But all the other fields, this one we're in right now, this one's going to be direct drilled. And apparently it all helps the environmental score. So that's pretty good for me. Anything to help the environmental score, that'll do. Alright, let's get this in here now. I'm going to keep going on the field a little bit. I'm really tempted to just run this over so we can get the cereal production started. Do we do that or not? Because we go down to production, just have a look. Cereals, that's all we're missing. Oh, 60,000 litres. So you see, we've got plenty of oats. Raisins are pretty much maxed out now, so we've got them storing. Honey, that's maxed out. We've got that storing as well. Everything's going well. It's just waiting for some corn. You know what? I'm going to run it over. 14,500 litres should be enough to get it going. We'll get some churning out some cereals. Actually, when are the best time for cereals? Let's go and have a look, see if we can find where are cereals on here. Somewhere down here. There we go, cereals. Best time for them is Feb, March. Look at the price of them. 7752, it says the best time. We're in October, which is, well, as you can see, it's pretty pants. It's quite low down. Yeah, 7222 at Goldcrest Valley. That's still a good price. Right, I'm going to go whiz these over to the cereals. I'll see you over there. Okay, so the cereals are going to be underway any second now. Corn is going in. Quite a trek over here, actually. You didn't realize, if you just look at the top of the screen in the distance over there, that's where we are. And that person's going to walk straight under my trailer. You are a brave person for walking straight under the trailer. What, brave or stupid? I'm not. I think a bit of both there. Let's go down. Let's start the cereals. Oh, they're already running. It was just waiting. It was missing materials. So that's now storing. Cereals are underway. Oh, there's a car in the way. So I'm going to head back over to the field. I'll see you there. So we're back in the field then. The harvesting can continue. So another couple of things I did do in the last episode, I mentioned about that tanker with the water. That was yeah, it was feeling its full 50,000 litre weight, and I did say I need to go and sort of tweak that a little bit, just so it didn't feel like it got anything in it, because it was really struggling. The poor wagon was really struggling. So that's now done and dusted. That's okay. That now feels like there's nothing in it, even when it's got a full tank of water or anything in it, really. That made that a lot better to get about for the maple syrup. I also sorted the cows out as well, because the cow pasture is great, and we can't really afford anything bigger. So I decided just to go and tweak it a little bit, because I kept finding out, I kept forgetting about the cows. We've got a load of cow, like the food, the TMR stored, but I just kept forgetting about the poor little things. And I suddenly realized, oh, what the food's like. Chickens were okay. Cows are like, oh, they're down to 0. They're about to croak it. So I've just upped the cow pasture, like, quantities a little bit. So it was like 18, I think it was 18,000 litres of food it could hold, and obviously they get through them quite quickly. So I upped that to 50,000 litres each, just to only basically give me a bit more time, a bit more storage. It means it gets through the TMR a bit quicker. There's no sort of cheating on that. I've upped the milk as well, because the milk, that was very low. That was, I think, 10,000 litres. So I've upped that, just basically added another 0 onto that in the file. That now holds 100,000 litres. Obviously, we're never gonna hit that, but if I forget about it, it's not gonna cause any problems. And I might have gone, and while I was there, I might have just gone and tweaked the cow quantity. Now, we still have 40 in, and 40 was the maximum. Might have gone and changed that to 1,000 cows. Basically, if it wants, I'm not going to buy any more, but it just allows for them to reproduce. And you can expand that way. Oh, there's another 14,500. Let's just pull over this way a little bit. Pipe out. Jump back into the trailer. Now, I'm not going to go every time over to the 0 place. We're going to fill the trailer full, and we'll see what we get. But it's a bit too far, actually. It's a lot further away than I thought it was going to be. While it's filling up, if I just quickly show you on the cow pasture, you'll see 50,000 litres. Milk, yeah, it's going to look really low for quite a while. It doesn't actually show on here, but it will hold 1,000. Chickens are exactly the same. Nothing's been touched to them, because the chicken pen is actually inbuilt. So it's part of the game one. It's not a mod. And I have no idea where to find that to be able to sort of tweak it a little bit. So we're going to leave the chickens alone. The chickens are doing all right. All the production is looking good. Everything's topped up nicely. That tractor might just be in the way a little bit. Let's just move that back a little bit. Park that in a wonderful place. Let's turn the engine off. And let's carry on. We've got a lot of things to do today. Sunflowers are going to be next. And then we can take them over to the grey mill and get them started. And then we have literally got everything in the grey mill then. Canola, olive oil, and sunflowers. So that's the cornfield all done, and the sunflowers. And 9,600 litres of sunflower. Not Not a great deal. I was kind of hoping I might have been able to get this in here, but it's not unloading. Let's try and turn it a little bit of a funny angle. There we go, just. I thought for how little it is, it's not much point going and getting the other trailer, putting it in, and just might as well bring it down here in the combine itself, really. So yeah, not great, if I'm honest. That, you know, little field of sunflowers. I thought we would have got a bit more than 9,600, but at the end of the day, it came with the field. It was free. I'm not sure what we're going to put back in that field. Maybe not Sunnies again. Let's just go and check and see if we can actually make sure that the production for that one is running. So if we just go down and have a look, we should see somewhere here. There you go. So let's just go and activate that one as well. So we've got all them storing now. So all the 3 oils that we can make from the mill is churning them out the best it can. So it will make us a bit of money back, which will go to help paying the bills. Also, the money looks like it's gone up a little bit. The reason for that, no, not the pipe out. Let's just see if we can go and close that for now, because we're going to leave it with this field here on the left. This is the one that we're waiting for. As you can see, it's not quite ready yet. The money's gone up a little bit because I think I said earlier, I might have partly said it. I got rid of the cheese and the cakes at the bowling alley. The Red Marble Bowling Restaurant. And I think I said that, but I didn't actually say how much it got us. It got us about 170,000, which is just awesome. It was its peak price, and it actually landed in quite well, actually. So yeah, give us a bit of a boost. It helped, well, it helped sort of pay for like the tractor and trailer, even though I was working out. I know on the last episode that I had to tweak the loan to get this field to do the maple syrup. But I'm adamant. I only put the loan to 4 million. Where's the 4.5 come from? Is that how we ended up with the tractor? Like I said, I'm not sure. That was off-screen, few beers in kind of purchase, and I'm not sure what happened there. Might have been the case, but don't worry, you know, we'll make it back. I know we are starting to rapidly get through these episodes. Just put this back on here. Now, if I'm right, I think I'm looking at it carefully. Did it snap in place? I'm not sure if this is one of these that snap. Is that actually on? Some of the... Oh, no, that's not on, is it? Is that just sitting on the wheels? Some of these do snap in place. But I'm not sure if that's actually properly on or not. The last thing we want is this to go and fall off down the road. Because my luck with these kind of things, that's what normally happens. So we're just going to have a bit of a side-on view here. Let's see if we can get this on properly. No, that doesn't look right either, does it? What is going on here with this? So just storing the corn in our silo then. I'm not going to take it over to the cereal place. That should be okay for a little while, because if you look at the recipe on here, if we go over to cereals and have a quick look on here, it's not bad. It's only like 2 corn, 1 honey, 1 raisins, 1 oat, 2 oats, 2 corn to get 2 cereals. So that should last us a little bit. So it's there. If we need it, we can go take it over in a bit. I want to go and collect it from the other one as well, but we just need to wait. Time's not quite ready for that one. And that header, that took while too long to try and put on, and I still don't think it's right. For some reason, it just doesn't seem to want to fit at all. I'm sure when I first bought it and put it on, it sort of snaps into place like a lot of the headers do. But this just didn't seem to want to go on at all. It stood about a foot above it. It was all over the place. It was horrendous. So we're going to borrow the neighbour's field here, and sorry to the neighbour for this. So because we need to go into the next day now, it's time to sort of head to the shops, and we need to go and have a look, and we need to go for the beet technology. I'm not going to change anything because we're only going to lease it, so we'll lease this 25,245. We'll lease that. We'll go get the header. We need that as well. We'll make sure that goes actually as fast as it can. Might have needed to do that on the actual... Was there an option on the unit? Oh no, just about to buy that then. Lease, that would have been a mistake. And we're going to need... Oh no. Another trailer as well. Hopefully this one will fit a little bit better, so we'll lease that as well. Let's just go and have a quick check actually. Oh, the speed on the unit there was. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm going to have to go sort that one out. So if we just go in, we could be able to nip over here. We're going to have to return this one then. Or can I actually change it? Will it let me... It might let me customize it. No, because it's leased. It won't let me customize it. Okay, well, we're going to have to go send that back then because 6 miles an hour... No, that... Oh, but the problem is we're going to get 2 lots of charges. No, we're going to have to put up with it then, aren't we? 6 miles... Oh, I forgot, yeah. All the combines here. Our parts are here ready because we're going to tackle the field across the road. We're just going to have to move that out of the way, actually. Let me get this sorted. So I was able to go back to the store and exchange this for one that goes the same as the header. So we can now go 11 miles an hour. Also, this header did work okay. It did snap into place, which was good. So we can now go and just unfold the header. And we've got a hell of a field to do. So I've managed to put the steering on all steering. It should make it getting around a little bit easier. And also we can now go... Well, we're going 12 at the minute, actually. So was it 11.9 or something? Was the speed that we could get on the header and the unit itself. Sugar beet is finally underway. We finally be able to... I mean, this is going to fill up pretty quick. As you can see, we're nearly at 10,000 litres already. 20% full of this thing. This thing has a decent capacity on it. So we're going to have to borrow the neighbour's field here because we're not going to be able to spin around. Got a good turning circle on it, but even still. We need to make sure that we get every single little bit. So that's the first field of sugar beet all in the sugar factory. And if we're going to have a look then, 226,000, don't forget it's processed some, so around about 250,000 litres off that one big field on its own. That's not bad going. Now we've still got this other little field to do if we just sneak through all these trees. Workers here, nearly got another full tank as well. So the workers starting on this one. We should get enough. I'm going to pick 2 more fields and I haven't quite worked out what's best to do yet. I don't know whether to use these 2 up here. Or, I mean, my brain's telling me to buy that one because that's just huge. But that's 336,000. It's not out of reach. But I don't know. I'm not sure. I might use these 2 up here. And then try and like use these fields here for... Oh, what have we actually got? When did we end up with that one there? When did we get number 42? You know what? I'm losing track as we're going through these episodes of when did we end up with 42? Okay. So if we've ended up with 42 then, I didn't realise we got that. I might then go and put both these fields for sugar beet. I didn't realise we got 42. I was just looking at 42 when I was sort of going through this thinking, do you know what, that one next door, that'd be a good one to have as well. I didn't realise they already owned it. I wondered I was just thinking to myself, I wonder what the farmer's doing with that one there. While that's doing that then, let's just go and have a quick speed walk across here. I managed to get the harvester across here off camera. It just fit. Yeah, so this one here, it was oats. Did we do oats in this, did we? It says it's owned by me. Either I'm losing me marbles. I don't remember buying this. I don't remember doing oats in it. But anyway, we've got some stones I have to pick up. So when I plough this one, we'll be able to plough this one. And we might not actually need to plough it, actually. We'll get the stones up. And then we could just go straight in. So let's have a quick look on the... yeah, obviously at some point I did it. And that's the 70... Oh, no, sorry. Over here. 57, 81. So we'll see if we can try and direct drill on this. The environmental score's going up, which is not bad. That's a pretty good run on there. But unfortunately, we do need to plough on that one, as you can see. We're going to need to plough that one. And we're going to plough that. And then we're going to have to plough that one when it does come round to sort of harvesting. So I think, yeah, 41, 42. We're going to put sugar beet back in them. Oh, nearly fell in. Quick. He's coming close. He's nearly full again here. Now we're going to have to go through and empty it again. So much sugar beet. But yeah, definitely think they're the best two. We'll keep them two. Then we'll see if we can try and get oats in a lot of the other fields. We've got a big barley field. Is it 57, I think the number was? The big barley field. We did that in a previous episode. So it's all looking good, this is. I also found as well we can get some open gardens. We spoke about them before, open gardens, but they do... if we're just going to have a look in construction and see, we can find out why his workers working on that. So in productions, it'll be in greenhouses. We can do... Where's the open gardens? It's here somewhere. They're open gardens. So this is all it is, like this. Put in seed, water... fertilizer and manure. Now that's obviously something we'll have to buy because we've got a bit of an issue with that at the minute. Obviously the cows don't produce manure because of the pastures that we've got. But we can get corn out of this. We can get sunflowers, potatoes, strawberries, tomatoes, lettuce, soybeans, sugar beet and cotton. All out of an open garden. So I'm sort of wondering if it might be worth doing something with these somewhere. We would need to... I'm wondering whether if this is a field, if we go and try and... Because it's on its own. There's nothing around it. We haven't got to worry about like destroying someone else like nearby it. I'm wondering if we go and try and level this out and see if we can try and dump a lot of like open gardens in here. That could be quite good. Because then, like I said, we can do corn. And we haven't got to worry about like planting too much. So we haven't got to worry if they're going to sort of steadily produce... I have actually found out that, or heard, apparently these are better than if you actually go and plant a field. So yeah, I might look into that and see if I can do some work on this field here. We did that one on stream. On like, recording, we did that one. I mean, look at that. You can tell it's we're getting around to winter time. That looks really cool, that does. But I think that might be good. They're cheap enough. It's not going to be too much to sort of put stuff in them. Plus also there's things that, you know, it needed seed. That was the thing that we needed seed and we needed manure. Solid fertilizer. There is these like things you can get that can convert certain things. So seeds, you can go and put in like barley and it will turn it into seed. Water's free anyway. Manure, there is something, I'll have to have a look. There is something you can get. I think it's on Mod Hub, but there is something you can get where you can actually put straw into it and you get manure out of it. Is it straw and water? Something I need to look into that one because that could be quite good. If we could find one of them, because we've got a stupid amount of straws, we know. We've got like 1.4 million, is it something like that? Yeah, I think that'd be quite good. So there's potential on that little plot of land to go and sort that out. Put some open greenhouses in. And we could just have a mixture. Depending on what we need, we could either put them all onto like corn if we need corn. Put them all onto sugar beet. And we've still got the fields as well. So if they're not giving us enough, we can still go plant a field. We just won't need as much. That little field's not going to be... What you saw? What was it? About 9,000 litres? of sunflowers, it's not going to be a great field for getting much off. It's not a very big size, so that could be a perfect one to try and flatten out because there's nothing around it that we can destroy it. As long as we keep it level with the road, so when we're coming on the roadway, it's not going to be all over the place. Yeah, definitely that's a good one to have a look at. So this guy is nearly done this one. I think that's a good place to wrap up this episode then. We've got to go into the next month to sort out the other cornfield, but I'm going to tackle that one, I think, off camera because we've already done the cornfield. We'll get that into the zero place, we'll put it in the silo, and then on the next episode I will let you know what we got, and hopefully we can maybe have a look around the open garden if it goes to plan. So if you enjoyed this episode and enjoying this series so far, please do give us a like and please do leave comments and your feedback. I really do like to get comments, whether it's good, bad, or things you think I should do, or any tips and tricks. And please do let me know in the comments below. If you haven't done so already, please do hit subscribe, turn the little bell notification on to get notified every time I upload a video on this channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.